What happened?
Well, you know, this is like the start of a joke. Rush Limbaugh and Bill Clinton walk into a restaurant together, but it's not a joke. This really happened. They became the most unlikely dynamic duo. Restaurants make for strange bedfellows, or was that politics? Conservative talk radio host Rush Limbaugh used to make acid jokes about the Clintons. When Bill Clinton was president, Rush belittled daughter Chelsea's appearance. Later, when Rush fans wondered if Hillary could rise beyond her Senate seat, Rush said, "I'm not worried about Hillary. She puts her pants on one leg at a time like every other guy does." Since then, the Billary industrial complex has risen to new heights. Hillary is running for president, and Rush is gushing over a casual encounter with Bill at New York's Kobe Club Steakhouse, even though he acknowledged his listeners might read it as dining with the enemy.
What am I supposed to do, folks, when he comes to my table? Am I supposed to stand up and leave?
Rush said on his show he shook the president's hand and they exchanged pleasantries. The pair didn't eat together, but Rush said they acknowledged their lifelong battle of the bulge.
You're looking great. You're tan fit. You look really good out there.
And I reached out my hand. Mr. President, it's a pleasure to meet you. We shook hands and so forth, and he hung around for, I guess, 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5. I asked him what he had to eat. He said, I had chicken, I had fish, that's what we had.
Rush's rendition of the dining encounter wasn't without its digs. Alluding perhaps to Clinton's tarnished reputation over his extramarital affair, Rush recounts the following.
At some point during conversation with the mayor, I looked to my left, and the former president was intently chatting up the woman that I was sitting with. He had leaned down, and his elbows and arms were on the railing of the booth, and they were in intense conversation.
At the Kobe Club, employees say they caught the East meets West encounter and that Clinton started the chit-chat.
I think it was very cordial. And then he went back to his table, and then at some point later he came back.
And at the end of the night, Limbaugh returned the pleasantries.
Rush Limbaugh went out, left and went outside, and I guess the president was standing there, and so he went over to say goodnight to him.
Not exactly the Yalta conference, but still interesting. We got in touch with the former president's office. They have no response to all of this. They're not talking about it the way Rush is.
Rush makes a living talking, but then again, Bill Clinton likes to talk normally as well. They're absolutely refusing any comment?
Yeah, they don't want to say anything about this, so that's understandable. Yeah, you know, former presidents very often, they're kind of quiet about their private dealings, and understandably so, but his imitation of the president was sort of okay, not great.
All right.
Not totally flattering, though.
I suspect this subject will not be part of your weekend this weekend.
No, it will not.
You got a lot of other serious stuff to report.
Yes,
Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, replayed Sunday afternoons, 1 p.m. Eastern, right after Late Edition.
Hope
The
you'll be
Last
there.
Word in Sunday Talk. This Week in War. Tom Foreman will be hosting it this weekend. We'll be back in 1 hour, 7 p.m. Eastern. Till then, thanks for joining us. Let's go to Lou in New York.